hello Musto006 back for part 3 of I Want to Kill the Maker. Last time I unfortunately couldn't get through the entirety of stage 3 in one video, so I think this is the last screen, so I think I've cleared, like, if you will, 7 of the 8 screens that are on the stage. But yeah, blast the Camellia 3 areas, or particularly the screen just gone. That was a hell of a thing. I was getting so annoyed with that. Ugh. Anyway, let's press on, and yeah, we've got Camellia 2's M stage, and yeah, again, and believe me, I'm more than delighted that this is the case, because I messed up on the last jump to get into the next save. Yeah, much easier than Camellia 2's version. So yay, and yeah, hopefully this doesn't take me too long. Although, yeah, given the fun I've had on the previous screen, who knows? But anyway, yeah, we've made it to the save, so now we'll head back down here. Dang it! I do actually kind of I do actually really like this kind of version of it. And I don't say I dislike the version on Camellia 2, but yeah, there are certainly some parts of that which just feel like, to be honest, just complete luck as to whether or not I'm actually going to complete them. You feel like you just do the same jump so many times over and over again that yeah, if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. You know, it's just there's no rhyme or reason behind it. You just you either have a good run where you pull it off or you don't. But yeah, I do feel like there's a lot less luck in here. Let's just put it that way. And there's also extra saves along the way, which makes life a lot easier. So this one, for example, this one was not in Camellia 2, and yeah, I'm very grateful for that. But yeah, most of the same traps are there. So again, don't fall for it. Well, yeah, watch out for that one again. So yeah, it's a reasonably faithful recreation, but yeah, it's made slightly easier in some respects, and yeah, I'm very thankful for that. So down we go. And if you can actually think back to Camellia 2, or you just or whatever, yeah. The bottom right here, your spikes were actually a lot closer together, so you sort of had to do a upwards plane jump there at the bottom right of this section where I'm currently on. So if I can get through here, yeah, the spike on the right hand side was up one sort of block, if you will, so to make that jump just ridiculously annoying. But yeah, thankfully here it's one block lower, and ultimately that jump ends up being nothing. So this is still kind of irritating, but yeah, that jump is absolutely fine, and I have no problem with it whatsoever. And now I'm dead because I messed up on the collecting a double jump replenisher ahead of time when I needed to. I didn't have enough height to get up to the platforms, and well. And I do remember there's a trap or trigger on the platform section. I think it's the second spike that's facing upwards. Yeah, that one. If it's another one, then that will take me by surprise. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the second one facing upwards that's going to trigger up. And well, there you go. That's a nothing jump, isn't it? And I messed up on it. I shouldn't be anywhere near that bleeding spike. What the hell is wrong with me? That's just, yeah, such an easy jump. Bleeding hell. And good, got through that fine. Can we save from this side? We can. That just saves a couple of extra seconds, so why the hell not? Down here, flip the gravity. This bit's a lot more lenient, so there were spikes here on the original Camellia 2, so yep, that's I think we have to pull off a bit more. This platform was sticking out a lot further over to the left. Or sorry, not sticking. Well, yeah, sticking out far less. Sorry, because it was much further over to the left. So you have to almost do like a cliff ledge jump. But yep, cool. That's fine. That's done. This platform, you might remember, was sort of like snug up against the ceiling here, which meant that you had to be kind of like which. In itself, actually, can be quite tricky, because let me sort of demonstrate something. So yeah, this is liable to happen now on this version, whereas it couldn't on the original, because I say the platform was sort of right up against the, or you know, pretty much on the ceiling, so you couldn't like get stuck in it like that. So yeah, this is in theory easier, because you don't have to like mash the button quite so much. But in some respect, I do actually find it just a little bit more difficult, funnily enough, on occasions to get the sort of the glitch jump through because it's sort of not, or because it's further away from the ceiling. So yeah, getting the glitch jump off of this can be trickier. I'm very relieved. I'm not saying I'm going to pull it off when I actually get the glitch jump right, but I'm very relieved to see a save point over on the right hand side there, because there wasn't a save there on the come on bugger on the Camellia 2 version. So yeah, it means I don't have to pull that off again, because yeah, it's actually slightly, not because it's more problematic than necessarily than the Camellia 2 version, but yeah, not a gimme by any stretch of the imagination. And the spikes on the seat above the on the floor, I suppose, but for upside down purposes on the ceiling are lower than they were on Camellia 2, so that makes that jump a lot easier. And those spikes don't seem to trigger either on this version, which means you can't get screwed over right at the end of that save. So yeah, just everything is easier. It's not like, you know, you're still getting like gimme stuff. There's still difficult platforming and tight manoeuvre stuff to pull off, but yeah, it's not Camellia 2 difficulty, which is yeah, a huge relief. Dang it. I'm again now sort of worried about a line that I'd maybe need for this. Don't know whether that's would be a help or not. Well, I know it would, but yeah, as for which line, no idea. So I'm just gonna be honest, kind of keep making my jumps. Okay, that line against the wall below the spike seemed to work quite well there. But yeah, just gonna sort of keep making my jumps, and hopefully it'll work out. And what you could actually do here is stand on the block. I think I probably want to do that kind of manoeuvre anyway, rather than the actually standing on the block, but still. Okay, that's infinitely easier than what it was on Camellia 2. Unfortunately, we do have some F jumps here, which by the rest of how the game has gone, are going to cause me no end of problems. And I got to a point where I actually was getting this down on Camellia 2, where I was like getting, you know, F jump after F jump after F jump, but here we go again with the F jump failure. Come on! Thank you. Right, I'm hoping I get to my next save. Speed boost, and of course I don't. I say, not that they're that bad, but I mean, good grief. So, a bit lower this time. Wow, a bit lower this time, and I think I might have actually jumped higher than I did on the go I died. I feel like I think I hit the same spike, but I feel like I was actually higher in the air. So lovely. There is a save up the top of this section on the right-hand side as well. So again, thankfully I don't have to do everything in like one go, which again is massively appreciated, because this section is not the easiest. I mean, definitely still be nerfed, but yeah, at least have a save there. It means I have to do everything in all one go. And yeah, remember the section in Camellia 2, if you watch my Let's Play, that caused me next to no end of frustration? Well, not only is it infinitely easier, but this time there's actually something here. So this is a sort of I want to say recreation, and yeah, I'm very relieved ultimately that you can shoot the save from the other side, but yeah, again, watch out for being save screwed, because that's a distinct possibility. So yeah, this is sort of a recreation of what the actual extra area in Camellia 2 is. The demo one is actually sort of released as its own separate game, or just as its own separate little thing, rather than actually being in the game. But yeah, it is still ridiculously easier than it was in the individually released version of the what's behind it in the demo area of Camellia 2. So yeah. Well, given how hard the end stage was, and given how sort of quickly I'm kind of getting through this, yeah, that should sort of must be more or less a given by now. But yeah, anyway, it's kind of a symmetrical screen, so yeah, I think going up, funnily enough, is easier than going down, or getting to the sort of midway. Well, yeah, if you sort of think about it in two halves, I see the first half is definitely easier than the second half, and yeah. Don't know why I'm having... Don't know why, though. And I don't know why I'm having so many problems with this jump. It's exactly the same as it was on the left-hand side of the screen. It's just a... I was like, just a... It's not a gimme jump by any means, but yeah, it's... I haven't come close to getting it yet. I don't think I've even got like a jump through yet. Every single time I'm like... I haven't got past the spike on the ceiling. I haven't got my jump through at all yet. I don't know why. I think did I do the one on the right hand side first go? Oh, sorry, the left hand side first go. If it wasn't first go, it was blimming close to first go. This is exactly the same. Wow, what? Oh, I can just walk off that with the align I've got. Okay, fine. Well, I will do that then, since I can't even pull that for the moment. But yeah, seriously, it's the same jump. It's the exact same bleeding jump that was on the left-hand side of the screen. Why? Why? Yeah, why? There's no other question. Why is this causing? Why am I not got anywhere near doing it? It is the same goddamn jump. Thank you for pulling that off, and then not landing in the space on the floor. And well, that's ridiculously in the way because yeah, there's a save point pretty much right after that. I can't believe it. I finally pull this jump off, and I get the placement wrong on the next bit. Thank you, Hallie freaking Luya. That took so much flipping longer than it should have done. Jesus. Anyway, that's definitely the worst of it. We're almost out. And we are out. And that was a bit annoying. Didn't get the... Will I get it again? Kill the Camellia, beat Kill the Camellia 2. Extra in the game, though it's much easier than beating the original screen. Fine. Cool. We do have to complete the Camellia 2 screen, so that's not too bad. So let's just finish that off, or hopefully it's not too bad. The hardest jump of getting to the next save actually is the last one, I think. I don't know why I did that. That was not cool. What? Seriously? Cool. Here's hoping the last bit doesn't take me too long. I know where all the triggers and traps are, like at the bottom bit there. So yeah, I think they're safe as well. So if they're not, I'll have some fun. But yeah, assuming they're where I think they are, it shouldn't be too bad at the bottom. Although I never like that jump. I never like that jump. It's the I don't like that jump the right side up. And it's always kind of said it's the one where there's a spike on like the ceiling, and then a kind of one facing left or right on the platform you're trying to land on. So I never like those jumps anyway. And now, of course, we've got to do it upside down. So yeah, just to add to the difficulty. It's not a terrible jump by any stretch of the imagination, but yeah, that's just yeah, not my favourite. And the fact that it's upside down just makes it more difficult. That was close. Okay, so just run. Have to backtrack for this one. Get to the end and then run back to the left. To the leftward face chasing spike. And like I said, just I could have been done. That was I think the end of stage 3. Could be done, but no, because I don't like that jump. And you've got to do it not once but twice. Again, it's not the worst thing in the world, but seriously. I tell you, I could jump over the spike here on those gaps in the ceiling, but it's incredibly tight. I don't want to do it. I'd much prefer, even though as much as I hate that other jump, I much prefer to head back to the left and do it that way. Okay, we're about halfway through how long I'd want this video to be. Third step, stage 3 clear. You've done a great job. Let's progress into stage 4. And the secret, or the stroke achievement, incidentally, is on the very first screen. So, yeah, let's go and head off and get that. Be a little way to get there. It's at the bottom of the screen, but oh well. I want to live. Yes, so do I. I can just walk off there. That's nice and generous. Or maybe I had the right alignment to allow me to do that. Either way, thank you. Okay, so... Right, those trigger, and we're going to have to go back. Come on. Cool. Don't trust that one. There's enough space for me there to be able to sort of jump, I'd say, more easily than there would be for this one. So that, yeah, I will do for that. And there's another trigger here. Cool. Moving on. This screen seems actually extraordinarily lenient compared to, like, you know, the two Camellia 3 screens and indeed the M stage screen from Camellia 2. Maybe it's just maybe it's just something about hearing the name Camellia that's just makes me play terrible, but well, I did feel like it was lenient until this jump for some stupid reason. Not that bad of a jump. It's a gate jump, a gate sort of into a diagonal, but most of the time that I pull off the gate jump, I'm going to pull off the diagonal as well. So, can I save on that side? I can't. It's a bit annoying, but oh well. Okay, let's make sure it's saved so I'm not over the spike. Okay, and round we go again. I still have the correct align. Good. And yeah, well, going to the right would be where we need to exit the level, but I'm slightly concerned that if I went to the right and saved there, that I actually wouldn't be able to get back to the left. So yeah, we'll head to the left. We'll go through the floor, the visible hole in the floor that the giant spike made way for, and yeah, we'll progress through the rest of live. Yeah, I think this screen, admittedly, because it's, you know, it's got the secret on it, is a little bit trickier than the first one. But I still don't think it's that bad. I'm going to align there. Maybe I shouldn't align there. Again, I don't know. I'm terrible with. In fact, okay, I'm not going to align there since I didn't align. Actually, oh, maybe that was the align. Maybe I rubbed up against that wall, and that was what did the trick there. But yeah, I hate pixel aligning. I'm sorry. I think it's just so stupid. Over 1,000 times. So yeah, die 1,000 times. So yeah, I can't tell. I've said in an earlier part. I cannot tell what aligns I need to be able to that would help with jumps that you know that you benefit from pixel aligning for. So I end up just rubbing up against pretty much every wall that I can see in a screen. I maybe like tend to try it, particularly since this jump is sort of like reasonably at the beginning as well. Like I don't know, 5 times or so with a certain align. If I can't get it, then I'll give up and try another align. But it's just I can't tell. I mean, sure, sure some of you could be saying, well, you know, there's easily say which align that it is I need for this thing. It looks like I do. It looks like nuts, and I'll run up against that wall since that seemed to help. But again, now I've failed it, and I'm like, well, okay, did I just pull it off last time, or do I have the right align, or have I now made it more difficult for myself? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Rubbing up against that wall now is a help or not? It's because I can't tell. I literally can't tell. So this just makes these kind of things just much more difficult than they need to be, because I feel like I want to give each align a certain amount of time, but if it's the wrong align, then I'm just effectively wasting time, because if it is the wrong align and I can't possibly do it with a certain align, then I'm stuffed, and I'm progressing with or persevering with a jump that I can't do. But yeah, no idea. So a jump like this is just, unfortunately, because as well that I said it was sort of like right at the beginning, but this jump to get to it is kind of irritating. It's kind of like a diamond, I suppose, if you will. So as you can clearly see, I'm not having a lot of luck with it. So I'm not exactly getting many goes that I can keep practicing the flipping corner jump for. But yeah, and I don't know. I don't know on the align front. Thankfully, if I don't mess this up, I don't have to worry about it anymore. But yeah, I don't know. I maybe could have made life so much easier for myself there with the if I knew what the right line was, but I just don't. I don't think this one's. I don't think the downwards one should be that problematic. So yay, and as it's proved. Right, moving on. Really? Thank you. Okay, I want to save, like, on the... Oh, God! Oh, my God. Get out of there. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. Let's just... I want to save on the edge because I'm clearly not doing very well at this cliff jump, but... Yeah, let's, fine. I'll take the slightly added annoyance of having to pull that off over save screwing myself. That was, yeah, risky. And, yeah, probably should not have even attempted doing anything like that. Because the last thing I want to do is save screw myself into stage 4. Well, having an absolute panic attack there, thinking. I mean, by looking at it, I did believe that I was high enough up so that as long as I got my timing right with the pressing the jump button immediately after restarting, that I would be able to get out of that, but. Yeah, still. Nervy moment. Okay, that seems fine. That does not. What? Thank you. Right, okay. Maybe if I save just a little bit closer, that would help. Oh, there's a save there, so I don't have to worry about it again. Okay, I didn't even appreciate there was a save there. That seems unusually generous. Although... As much as I've been sort of getting a little bit frustrated, or a lot frustrated at times, I don't think I do for the most part think that the distribution of saves and everything is pretty generous. There's nothing here that's should be too rage-inducing. Cool, good. Just a few more jumps. Is that a line going to help? I'm not going to save in case it doesn't. Since I did it without the align, I'm assuming it didn't. Clear ledge jump, sorry, not a cliff jump. Cool. No. Good. Auto gun. Get the gun in live. Press space to use it. I'm not going to show it off now. I definitely will show it off in an upcoming later in the game, because there'll certainly be a moment where I want to. I forgot about that trigger, bugger. There'll be a moment in the game where I absolutely. It actually does some weird things, this trigger as well. I think it's sort of going to hurtle back to the right in a minute. Yeah, I think I need to wait for it to start coming back to the right and then jump over it again. Yeah, there'll be a moment in the game, because this game doesn't have bosses or anything like that, so there's not really any massive need. I hate this screen, by the way. Taz. There's not really any massive need. Oh my god, no! Oh my god. Wow. Not only did I do that first go, I messed up at the top and managed to land back on the ledge. That was freaking insane. I'm not going to say the rest of the screen is like a cakewalk and going to be easy, but oh my god, that first bit is ridiculous. I cannot believe I cleared that first go, and not only that I actually messed up and saved myself. That's amazing. Anyway, back to my point. Yeah, there will be a moment in the game where I definitely do want to shoot, despite there being, no bosses or anything like that. So yeah, not going to get kind of like bogged down. I mean, it's probably obvious there were no bosses and we got to like stage. Well, actually, maybe. Well, Cultured sort of had its token ones, didn't it? I mean, and Cultured did have a kind of an actual proper, like final boss that you actually do have to do something meaningful on. It also had, I suppose, the little boss rush, which was yeah, kind of a bit very simple, and yeah, it's kind of I wouldn't sort of call a fully fledged boss by any stretch of the imagination. So I suppose just because there were no bosses at the end of stages 1, 2, and 3, it wasn't a gimme. But dang it, yeah, there are no bosses in this game, so I'm not going to get bogged down fighting bosses or anything like that. So really, other than the save points, there's not really hitting the save point. Damn it, there's not that much need for shooting or anything like that. So. As you can see at the moment, just shoot normally. But yeah, there will be one screen where I definitely do want the auto fire on, so I'll activate it then, and we'll kind of yeah, see how it works then. Come on. Although, as I say, I shouldn't be getting flustered on this screen now. Although it is this solid jump again, I'm sensing a theme with this jump, with 3 on the floor, 1 on the ceiling. That's located directly above the middle spike, so you have to. So it's a kind of a middle gate jump. Bugger. But yeah, seriously, that the first section of this screen is awful. Again, substantially easier, I think, than the original. Or I'm assuming so. But yeah, I remember that left-hand side still giving me so much trouble. But this jump here is fast becoming, or this type of jump is fast becoming my most hated ever. What the hell? I don't know what my problem is with this jump. It's not that bad, seriously. It really isn't. Am I not jumping high enough so that I keep landing on the middle spike? But I mean, it shouldn't be again. Seriously, my go-to reaction, although not on this jump, my go-to reaction on almost anything that starts to cause, a huge amount of problems is, have I got the right pixel alignment? I mean, again, for this jump, it's a non-issue, but that's seriously now, it's such a sad state of affairs that my go-to reaction, whenever I start to get really flustered on a maneuver or something, or an intricate jump that I just can't seem to do, is have I got the right alignment? The fact that my thinking is immediately along those lines is terrible. But that's the fan game world we live in now with pixel alignment. Dang it! Come on, that bit afterwards doesn't look bad either. I obviously need to just check my jump a little bit, but not that much. Wow, this is, yeah. I don't anticipate the rest causing me problems, but I didn't anticipate this to cause me problems, but yeah, I perhaps should have done with this bloody jump. But I didn't twig was here, because, yeah, this is, thank you, gee, flipping whiz. This has been, yeah, that jump is blur. This one's not especially nice, because I don't have the right align, as you can see, to just fall off the edge of the save. I'm not sure you do have anyway, so what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to tiny jump in here and get a little bit of extra distance to the left. But yeah, this is a manoeuvre that I don't especially like at all. I also find just doing like little tappy jumps like that really awkward. And but because I haven't got an align that would enable me. I'm not backtracking, by the way, to trying to get one. I wouldn't even know which line I'd need in the first place. So I wouldn't even know which line I'd need to help me. So that's just a non-issue. But actually, yeah, I didn't appreciate this jump when I was looking on the when I was over on the middle right-hand side. How annoying this was going to be, particularly since it's just an absolute lives drainer as well. But yeah, I'm trying to small jump so I can get a little bit of extra distance to the left, so that I can then jump again to the left of that's the spike I just died on there, and then get in between the corner. But yeah, this is a pain in the neck manoeuvre. Not least because a lot of the time I'm just dying. Well, it's so frustrating just dying like over and over again in quick succession, not making any feel like you're making any progress. But the thing that gets me like a lot of the time as well is like there, jumping too high. Thank you. That's a horrible, horrible flipping jump. is like, yeah, hitting the spike on the ceiling because I'm not even getting the because I'm making a too high a jump. What? What? Thank you. I was like, what's going on there? Okay, you know what? This one is going to cause. I'm reasonably happy with that tails there, other than the middle bit. But yeah, I feel like I need to calm down quite a bit. And this screen is, yeah, it's a bit of a thing. It's kind of interesting. Got a nice kind of gimmick to it. But yeah, gonna need to remember it quite well and yeah, execute it quite well. So I think I'll leave it there. We've gone just past half an hour now anyway. So yeah, what screen is it? I did hit the save, didn't I? Yep. Okay, Light Trap. So yeah, fine. We'll be kicking off with Light Trap with these yummy pies that appear to be on the screen. We'll find out what they're all about and the numbers as well. Yeah, we'll find out what's going on here next time. Until then, cheerio.